What's happening, everyone? My name is Adrian, and welcome back to What the Pun. Hope you're all doing very well and staying safe. So, today, what are we doing? We'll be looking at, once again, EV vehicles. Why is that? Because by 2030, if you haven't heard already, the UK will be enforcing a ban on the sale of new petrol and diesel vehicles. So, just to get ahead of the curve, we'll be every now and then we'll be looking at hybrid vehicles and new EV vehicles, because by that time some of these vehicles would be considered like decent used vehicles potentially. So just get an idea what we can potentially be looking at buying in the future, because not everyone can afford to buy a brand new car. So today specifically we'll be looking at Volkswagen's ID4, which is their brand new all-electric SUV. So first SUV electric vehicle released by Volkswagen. Being a first edition ID4, does that make it special? Well, the answer is it kind of does, because if you want to stand out from the crowd and have like first edition detailing and interior badging on the car, it comes with standard 20-inch alloys, and it comes with the 77 kilowatt hour motor, and also it's a rear wheel drive, and a few other cosmetic bits that will come as standard with the vehicle. And what is the price tag, you ask? So for first edition ID4, you are looking at, well, it's listed on the website at 40k, but because you get a £3,000 government grant, it comes down to about £37,800. Anyways, let's log on to the computer and let's have a look at the car together. Cool, so we're on Volkswagen's website, brought up the ID4 page, and before we jump right in and start looking at what you get with this first edition, I just want to really point out that with the ID4 you get 540 litres in regards to boot space. Why am I mentioning this? Because, well, some people might think because it's an electric vehicle, the car needs loads of batteries, and because it needs loads of batteries, you kind of have to make a compromise in regards to the space you get inside the car. But I don't think there's really much compromise in regards to boot space in the ID4, because 540 litres of boot space is humongous. So yeah, just wanted to get that out basically. So let's jump right in and let's have a look at this ID4 now. So as you can see, currently on Volkswagen's website you only have the option of the ID4 First Edition, which, like I already mentioned, price is at £40,800. With the government grant of £3,000, that's reduced to £37,800. One thing I've not mentioned before is the 310 mile range on the battery listed on their website. Features you get on the first edition, like I said, here you have the 20-inch alloy wheels, interior style comfort seats in arts velour micro fleece. Sounds fancy, but it's not leather, is it? No, it's not leather. LED headlights, app connect with wireless connection for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I think that's a mistake on their website. Connection. Yeah, looks like it says mistake, right? Because yeah. Air care, climatronic 2-zone air conditioning system as standard, rear view camera, rain sensors as standard. Cool. Right, let's see what we can build on this car. Loading. Alright, engine choices. Because it's first edition, you only have the choice of the 77 kilowatt hour Pro Performance motor, which is a rear wheel drive and it's an automatic. So that's done. There's not really much option here apart from that. But do bear in mind, with the later editions, you do have an option for, I believe, a much more powerful motor, which is also four-wheel drive, and also cheaper options as well, with a smaller motor as well. Options, you do get options in regards to paint, so you get the blue, white, honey yellow, manganese grey, hope I said that right, and these are at no additional cost. So I'm gonna stick with the blue because I like the blue. And next, let's go to the options and let's see what we have here. So there are some extra options you have here that are paid for options. You might, as you can see here, there's already a £3,000 deduction from the costs, which is the HMRC plug-in vehicle grant. The extra options you have here, you have listed the energy efficient heat pump, which is at £1,250. Another option you have here, part of the driver's assistance, is a mode 2 3-pin mains charging cable at 180, and then exterior wise, folding trailer, hitch, swiveling tow bar at 850. For now, let's just say I don't need any of those options, so let's go to accessories. So accessories, you have quite a few things here. Start from the top. So for £399 you have the 19-inch spare wheel kit with toolkit and car jack. £118 you have the bicycle holder, boot tray, basic loading floor, £162, door sill protection film, black silver, £110, electric charging cable, £219, flexible boot, load liner, basic luggage compartment floor, £45, flexible load liner variable luggage compartment floor, £45. Does they have any pictures of what these even look like? No, they don't have pictures. This is not very useful, is it? When they don't have pictures. Front mud flaps, £95, rubber floor mats, £40, load bars, £222, luxury carpet mats, front and rear, £95, rear mud flaps, £95, rear rubber floor mats, £35, reversible luggage compartment mat, variable luggage compartment floor, £100, semi-rigid load liner variable luggage compartment floor, £60. I think we're almost done. Last three. Sun blinds sets for rear and door windows, £195. Volkswagen roof box, 304 litres in black, £271. Last, Volkswagen roof box, 460 litres, black, £409. Let's add that on and see what that makes the car look like. Alright, so let's go to the summary. Oh, adding the roof box doesn't even change the look of the car. Alright, let's give this a little spin anyways. Let's have a look. Actually looks quite nice in the blue. So, not bad. It's actually not too bad looking. I quite like the lights at the rear. They're doing that a lot with cars nowadays, and having these lights span all the way across from the side to the middle to the other side, so it's looking quite nice. And it's very, in regards to the badging, it's very consistent with all their current vehicles. So they have the ID4 badging just in a center at the back. In regards to the wheels, they're not too bad looking. The 20-inch wheels are, be interesting to see what the other wheel options look like as well. And interior wise, quite minimalistic. They don't need the gear lever in the middle because there's not much really going on anyways in regards to changing gears, because it's a single speed. I think in regards to switching gears, I think it's in one of the stalks to change into like park, reverse, neutral, drive. And yeah, it's actually, the interior looks doesn't look too bad. There are some similarities with it with the new Golf R, a lot of the new vehicles basically. So the interior looks very similar to their other Volkswagen cars in the new range at the moment. There you have it. So as you can see, being a first edition vehicle, you don't really have many options to add to the car. And as you can see, all the other stuff you can add on is just basically a lot of convenient stuff for yourself, like the roof box, mud flaps, mats, boot load liners, charging cables. So not really anything that would change the look or performance of the vehicle basically. Alright, so that was it. There wasn't really much to look at on the website for the ID4. And in regards to this first edition, is it any good? Should you consider looking at one currently? Well, personally, this will tick a lot of boxes for people, considering it's very large in size, get a lot of storage, and performance is quite good. So it's a decent option. The car itself looks very nice. Interior wise, it's standard VW interior in regards to how it looks compared to all the new cars as well, so can't really go wrong, I think. But if you want to wait and have a look at what all the other options, I think the other flavors they've got coming up are very cool as well and very exciting. So and it'd be interesting to see what kind of price range those other flavors will have as well, and also all the different options as well, because at the moment you're kind of just stuck with just having that first edition look. So if you like to have more sort of personal touches to your car, then I'll just hold up for a bit at the moment and wait until they have all the other options to see what you can personalize with your ID4. Alright, so that's it for this week, and like I said before, in regards to looking at hybrid and electric vehicles, it is something we'll be looking at more and more often on the channel, because it is something that we all have to consider at some point going into the future. And I hope by doing so I can help you decide on the vehicle you'll be looking at getting in the future, and hopefully I'll be able to figure out what I want to get in the future in regards to hybrid or electric car too. Alright, so hope you're enjoying the content and if you are, please make sure if you're not already, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and like the video if you're enjoying it. Alright, so in regards to next week, don't know yet, but stay tuned, take care, see you next time, bye bye.